Okay, I got a few products right here in front of me because I like to have smart home, but I really like my smart home to be a complete ecosystem, and that's what I'm trying to do. Okay, so one of the very first smart devices that I got for my home was actually a camera. And all that you've seen in front of me, this is all Wyze. And I have more than just this. I'm just not taking everything down off my home and to show you. I have a lot of things that are Wyze because I do like their ecosystem. Next one is one of my favorite ones by Wyze. This is the Wyze Cam Duo. You have a camera right here, which when people walk up to your house, you see. But when you get packages, you have another camera at the bottom. That way you can see your packages and you get a nice split screen. Which now that brings me to the newest product that I just got by Wyze, which is the Wyze Palm Lock. So this is a door lock. It attaches to your deadbolt and unlocks. Again, I'm looking for something to be in a complete ecosystem, so I have one app to control them all, and that's really hard in today's day because there's so many different smart home devices. But what we're gonna do is I'm gonna get this unboxed and I'm gonna show you how to install it and to see if this thing is any good like these other Wyze products that I own. So like I said, it is a Wyze Palm door lock. It is a touchless palm vein, dual battery system, auto lock with gyroscope. Works with Google and Alexa. So here's just a few of the specs right here. You got dual battery palm, auto lock with gyro, motion activated with wake up. It does come with a key, Wi-Fi control, anti-peek, USB-C emergency port, IPS waterproof, siren alarm, Wyze doorbell integration, and voice assist. Okay, once we open it up, we're greeted to the door lock. Look at that thing. Wow, that is so nice. That is clean. Look at that. Look at that cleanness goodness right there. That is nice. When I imagine that this is the sensor right here that reads your palm, it's going to be the sense. You do get a keypad. On the bottom, that's going to be your emergency USB-C. Slide down and you have your key as well. And I like that the key is hidden, and that thing is like strong. So it does have this doesn't come out, but it almost feels like it also magnets up to it. The backside, your plug, and then of course this will be the inside of your house. You'll open this up right here, and this is where the battery is gonna go for the inside of the house. The back plate for the inside of the house, nice rubber grommet here to keep it weatherproof, weather sealed. So this will be here, weather sealed on the inside of your house. And of course there is a weather ring on the outside of the house. You get you a quick start guide, get all your installation deadbolt hardware, all your screws, everything that you need to install this, a set of keys, and they're real keys. Unlike a lot of these door locks, they give you some funky looking keys. And then of course our batteries. And just for reference, I do have the doorbell battery for the Duo, and it is the same battery as the Duo. Look at that, same exact battery for the Duo. So remember, they did say it is a dual battery design. This is another battery. I don't know why this one's here. Maybe one's for the Palm, one's for another one. But I'm gonna assume that this is gonna be being charged by this once it's all plugged in. I will have timestamps down in the description down below. So if you don't wanna see, I'm just gonna fast forward through the install. I'm not really gonna talk throughout the install. Install is fairly easy. Just follow your instructions. I literally have probably 8 different smart door locks in my home. Almost every single door has a smart door lock on it. I like smart home devices, and I want to try to get everything there. Like me, I'm waiting on Wyze to come with a smart doorknob. Wyze, if you ever get a smart doorknob, reach out to me. I'd love to do a smart doorknob, because then I'd have smart doorknobs in every single room. I also believe smart locks are for our safety as well, because we always know who's coming and going. Okay, so I've been using the Wyze Palm Lock now for a little over a week, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go through the app. I'm loving this. My family and I, we are absolutely loving this. I love the ecosystem. So let me go ahead and on one side of the screen, I'm gonna pop up the my screen recorder. And like I said, I have a lot of devices by Wyze on here. Here's my Wyze list right here. I love the ecosystem for Wyze. Wyze is by far one of the best ecosystems that I have found, and that is out of Amazon Alexa devices and Blink, Arlo. It just has so many different ones. Wow, I almost couldn't say Arlo right there. It's almost like I was going through puberty. Holy crap. But no, seriously, this thing is super easy. So basically what you're gonna do is at the top, you're gonna go ahead and hit add, and then you're gonna add the device, find it, just follow the instructions, and it literally finds it pretty quick, pretty easy, as long as you have all your stuff connected to the Wi-Fi. Okay, so now let's go ahead and go over to the door lock. If you notice, I already have a bunch of how many times this door has been opened today. I can go through history, my battery's showing right there as well. Okay, so now that we open up the settings tab, now we have access and sharing. That's where we're gonna put our biometrics in. So let me get to the biometrics tab and I'm gonna hit add. I'm just gonna go ahead and add me again on this device, but I'm gonna add my right hand instead of my left hand. Go ahead and hit lock access. So I'm gonna go ahead and name this test. And then I'm gonna do my right palm. So now we're at the right palm. Now the lock actually says hold it 3 to 7 inches. So I'm gonna go ahead and hold it 3 to 7 inches. And now it says palm scan successful. So there we go, my palm is added. Okay, so now that my palm is added, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna hit the lock button. And now my door is locked. And what I really do like is there's like a green light at the top that lets you know that it's locked. I'm also getting notifications on my phone, let me know that it was locked. So now say I'm coming home and I'm wanting to unlock the door. I'm gonna come up here and I'm going to go ahead. And there we go. It turns the green light on and it unlocks the door for me. That is so super easy, this clean. Just remember though, during wintertime, if you have gloves, you do gotta take your glove off. It doesn't go through the gloves. I gotta put some disclaimers like that because some people will literally think that you can put gloves or have dirt and stuff all over your hands and still be able to access your door, and you cannot. Okay, so also here in the app, we have a one-time code. We got notifications, auto lock. I don't like auto lock. You might like that auto lock feature. You can sit here and click on auto lock. But one feature that I do like is lock after hours. So if you click on lock after hours, if you notice at 10 p.m., my door will automatically lock no matter what. It will lock on its own at 10 p.m. at night. That is a really nice feature. You don't ever have to worry about if it is going to be locked or not, or if you forgot to lock the door, and you don't have to get up and get out of bed because we're getting lazier with devices like this. You got volume, you got third-party integration, which means your Google or your Alexa. If something's going on with your device, you do have calibrations. You do have to calibrate it whenever you first set it up. All you do when you calibrate it, it's going to make you shut the door, lock the door, and then when you're done, it's going to tell you, it will give you prompts, and then you're going to open up your door all the way, and then it's going to tell you to shut your door again. And what it's doing is there's a gyro in there, which is detecting where it needs to actually be at and knows when your door is shut, which is absolutely perfect. Of course, you got automations. You can create your own automation. So you, as this is connected to different things, if it detects that, you can have it where, for instance, you leave, and if there's no movement on my motion sensors in the house, I got motion sensors. If there's no movement within 15 minutes, then it will automatically lock. Stuff like that you can set up for your automations. Okay, so the next one we have is battery management. So we click on battery management, and now I have it on auto. You got battery save mode and extreme battery save mode. The lock will wake up when you tap the display. To me, that makes no sense because this whole thing is so we don't have to actually touch nothing. We just put our hand up. If I have to touch it, I might as well go ahead and put a keypad in or put a key in it. Okay, so also with the Alexa app on this thing, check this out. Alexa, lock front door. It just locked the front door on me. I can't get in, it's locked. But now to unlock it though, you gotta give it a 4-digit PIN. Alexa, unlock front door.
Let's see, what's your voice code for front door? Unlocking the front door, hang on.
And now I gave it my PIN and it unlocked it for me. So you have multiple...
Door is unlocked.
Sorry, she was talking still. So you have multiple ways of unlocking this lock. That is friggin' awesome. Okay, so for the Wyze Palm Vein door unlock, I mean, it's I love it. I'm liking a lot about it. There's one thing I didn't talk about in the app. If you have one of their locks, say like, or excuse me, one of their doorbells. So I have the Cam dual doorbell on mine. If I actually click on the screen, I actually have a little lock button right here, so I can actually unlock the lock from that as well. So again, they're trying to get a lot of things integrated in their ecosystem, which is the biggest part for me is the ecosystem. Because what I'm fixing to be doing is I'm fixing to go to a Home Assist, and of course some of these you have to do some side loading, more or less, to get some of these to work. But I'm wanting everything to be all local, where I don't have to depend on cloud storage whatsoever. And that's what I like about a lot of Wyze, is you got a SD card and you can keep everything local. So all in all, I mean, it works, and we've been using it, like I said this a while ago, we've been using it for a little over a week now, and we haven't had a problem whatsoever with it. It opens when it needs to open, it reads the palms, it's easy to set up, easy to install, everything's just nice. But again, as everything, time will tell. And speaking of time will tell, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, because I'll be doing an updated video on that Wyze Cam Duo doorbell. So again, it's on my house. It's been 2 years. So what do you think that the verdict's going to be? But again, what's the image? Is the image quality degrade? How's the battery life holding up on? Things like that I'm fixing to go through in that video there. This right here is 100% worth your money. I'll leave links to everything in the description down below. Go ahead and check out right here. Summertime's coming. We're already in spring, and the heat of the summer is coming. So go ahead and check out and see if this is worth your hard-earned money for your summer.